guess I'll start the recording. This isn't the official meeting yet, but let's just have a little bit of a chit chat before. So, the one campaign I'm going to take a look a little bit more in depth is the field canvassing because this is just getting started right now. So, yeah, okay, let's see. Two. Okay, perfect. Let's take a look. Welcome back, Aldo. How was the bathroom?
It's good, sir. It's relieving.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so Aldo, we're here in Canggu right now. We're going to do some more field canvassing across Canggu and Purwanan today, and Rizal is probably on his way. Last time I spoke to him, he was on a motorbike and coming over to our position here in actually the center of Canggu. This is at Missouri Spoon. All right, let's see. So basically, the Wednesday sync up, all the comments and everything should just kind of be there. So Aldo, why don't you just, I guess, quickly lead us through the campaigns?
Okay, so right now I'm opening MI1 phone and WhatsApp campaign. So the updates here is the funnel is still the same, and the response is going up. Okay, uh, so the response is going up, but the meeting is still the same. So because I'm yesterday I'm focusing on the field canvassing, so I'm contacting the people from the list, and that is the update from MI1. And let's see from MI2 Facebook group post campaign. So let's see the update here. Okay, there's no update from this.
Okay. My question is this actually. So I guess I'll need to write the question on the card. But okay, so Rizal has some new responses from a local audience. Are there any meetings that are progressing to deals right now that you know of, Aldo? I know
Okay,
you're the campaign champion, but I figure you might know more than I do.
yeah. So I believe there's one
Okay.
on meeting yesterday with Mowayan.
Okay.
The property is in Canggu actually. So
That's the one she's probably meeting with later. Okay, understood. So this is an effective campaign. There are results that are flowing through.
yeah. Is it the one?
Why
I
not?
don't think I don't think it's that late because
Okay, babe.
the one we're going to Canggu right now is from. Oh yeah, sure. It's there's also one from Villa Senang ya,
Okay. Why don't I
from
speak
Olayan.
with now? Maybe she can give us an update on this one, babe. So the update is from the Facebook group post. We're asking, have any of these meetings turned into deals?
Not yet.
Okay. So the deal that you're going to today, which campaign is that coming from?
Coming from
Facebook
Villa
post
Senang dari mana, Dok?
dari Facebook post.
Yeah, it's a meeting.
Okay. So correction on Wayana, it is actually coming from this campaign then, yes?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So this campaign is still a good priority campaign. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it seems to be working. All right. Good. Fantastic. That looks okay. Then I think Aldo, I think I see your conversion rate. Your conversion rates are between 15 and about 24. I think that seems to be about the range. Sorry, Aldo's conversion rates are between that number. So now you have your own estimation for what it is. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
okay.
And your conversion rates are right now. Let's see. What is Wyana's conversion rates? Your conversion rates are about 20% as well. So okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay. Good. Next, Aldo. Okay, bring us to the next campaign.
Okay, so the next campaign is MI7 field canvassing. So I believe Mas Rizal should update this, but I already update the funnel. So we got 6 leads yesterday. So four of the contact is the owner and 2 of the contact is mender. So I made the qualified 4 because it's the owner number. So I categorize the mender number is qualified yet because we don't get the number of the owner yet. The response is 2 and still 0 meeting because I believe the one that Spanish one, the Marco, I contacted him and he said that he already have management.
I see.
And the one that pick up my call also from the one of the property. So he's still considering it, but I don't see really any excitement from him. So I already sent him the proposal and will be reach out maybe
Okay.
in this, in last week, in this week, or maybe next week.
Okay, sounds good. Marco, which one was Marco?
Spanish,
Marco is the Spanish owner.
Spanish
There
owner.
was two Spanish owners, right? Marco was
I
the
think
one.
it's the same. I think it's the same, isn't it?
Marco.
Is it? Yeah, two different properties in two locations that we found at the same time.
Yeah, I believe Mas Rizal's comment there is the same.
Okay. Did Marco
Commander is the same.
the last lead of the day with the ocean with the panoramic view? Was that Marco, or was he a different one?
Oh, different one. I think.
Was Marco the one in Bingen that had the twin villas, both that look kind of like?
Yeah, the same was.
Ah, okay, yeah, he had two properties. Okay, Marco's probably working with PT Jinden or something. Yeah.
But PT Jin, I already called her, but she hasn't. She is not picking up, and I will left message
Okay.
for her.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Thank you for the update then. Okay. All right. Let's continue then.
Okay, so we're focusing on low priority campaigns right now. I'm opening MI3. Okay, Mas Gani, please give update.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. So on the website campaign, I see that on the all outlet page is the page view is getting high, and I see that the bounce rate is reduced as well. But yes, there is still no conversion. But my short analysis is the audience mostly is from Indonesian, so I propose to change the web into Bahasa, and also on the inside from page speed. So on the mobile device, the manage my property website
Oh, yeah.
is poor performance.
Okay.
So yeah, I still figuring out is it the picture is too big or something else. Yeah, so I still figure it out.
Okay.
I need to go to meet Villa Senang, guys.
Okay. Why don't we be exiting the meeting? Okay. Have a good meeting. Yeah. All right. Do you have a bike?
I will bring you bike and.
Oh yeah, Mo Wayan,
Okay.
Mo Wayan, have question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yang di yang aku kirimin itu gimana, Mo? Mau di visit kapan?
Hari ini Villa Senang.
Jam berapa kan yang Villa Senang yang satu lagi?
Sama yang seseh nanti jam 3.
Iya, jam 3. Oh, jam 3. Oke.
Yeah.
Bilang.
The result is here.
Yeah, it's on my calendar.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Cool.
I will contact the owner.
Okay. All right. Good luck with that. Yeah, babe.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, Gani, thank you for sharing that info. I think that's a great idea. I've already done some translation work to translate our long-term property page into Bahasa Indonesia, but I think that's a good idea to also translate the manage my property page to Bahasa Indonesia. Similarly, that's really good pickup. If our page speed loading time is really slow on mobile, then probably the majority of people will just abandon.
Right.
not be very serious. Okay, cool. Aldo.
Okay, I think so. Either rather than changing it, maybe make it two version of Bahasa and also English. So like using the widget to change the language. I think it's better.
Okay, yeah,
We have two versions.
two version, yeah. Okay, it's just new for me. So, but yeah, I will figure it out. How to.
Aldo, quick. Wait. Okay. So Aldo, quick comment on that one. If we use a widget, do you think most people who are, let's say, 40 or 50 years old, or 50 years old and above, will know to click on the widget to translate into?
Yeah.
I don't know if they aware, but I think it's a common tool for websites to have two versions.
Okay. And then the second question, Aldo, is there any SEO benefit if we use the widget?
I don't. I don't have any comment about the SEO because.
Okay.
But I think maybe have some benefit on SEO.
Okay. Aldo, I think the widget is done per request, right? It translated on request. So there's no
Yeah.
permanent page that
Mhm.
has
Yeah.
actually the Bahasa Indonesia text on it. So there's probably no way that Google could index that. They're not going to click on the widget, translate it, and then do the thing. So what? God damn it.
Aku dapat dari Rizal sih.
Online canvassing too.
Iya.
Sorry about that. Yeah, the internet just kind of cut out for a second here. Not like at base. Okay, so back to the discussion about the SEO performance. Aldo, what I've noticed is if you take like any international website, like or international brand like Airbnb or whatever, they generally will have a localized version in every country. And I remember learning that from Tommy Griffith, the SEO expert at Airbnb. And he said that essentially, yeah, you need a page for each country so that the search words can start growing. So, Gunny, on that initiative, I think that's actually a pretty good initiative. What you might need to do, and strikingly, is just to create a Bahasa Indonesia page and a Bahasa English page. But you'll need to also realize this: your search traffic right now is mostly organic, right? So they are typing it in English, or they're finding our page through an English
Yeah.
keyword search. So the question is actually this. The question is there even a larger market in the Bahasa Indonesia keyword search, right?
Hmm.
What I believe is your conversion rate right now isn't necessarily that dependent on language because if they found the page through English, it probably means they can read English, right?
Hmm.
Um, but if you offer, let's say, a Bahasa Indonesia version, that could be a cultural signal that we are more of a native company, and that can help, right?
Yeah.
Remember the discussion we had with Thomas Arend about product localization? If I don't know how it's perceived in Indonesia, but maybe if it's perceived as a foreign company, maybe Indonesian owners go, "Whoop, not for me," right? I don't want to talk to a foreigner. But maybe if our company is perceived as an Indonesian company, which it actually is, um, then we might get a higher conversion, right, into discussion and such.
Yeah.
So I think your action is correct, but I would just say that the reason for the action could be more to do with the perception of
Mhm.
what is the what is it Indonesian friendly, right?
Mhm.
And by adding, I think the translation, we can definitely, yeah, like hospitality, right? We offer them a choice. You can
Yeah.
have a vegan option, or you
Mhm.
can have a halal option on your menu if you like. So I think that's where it's probably going to come in. So yeah, let's give it a shot. And also, Aldo, for the widget thing, there probably is, question Aldo, for the widgets, is there a way to measure how many times the widget has been clicked?
I think we cannot track that.
Okay, because if we could track that, that would indicate how effective the widget is. If you get 100 visits and you get 100 widget clicks, that means people are using it, right? If you get
Mhm.
100 visits and only two people click the widget, means maybe
Mhm.
people don't know how to use it, or they, or whatever, right? It means it's not really doing its part. Okay, but thank you, Gani, for coming up with the two suggestions, and pass it over to Ara and ask for 2 suggestions from her too, and then
Right, yeah.
we have a few more things to look at then. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Gani, you have some good ideas to work on now for focus. Okay, back to Aldo.
Okay, so the conclusion is Mas Gani will start looking for to create the bahasa. It's creating the new page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're already on email campaign, sir. Actually, so and we see that you have the comments here. Do you have any further discussion
No,
about the campaigns?
emails are kind of like this the way I see it, guys. So emails. Remember that time when I reached Jimmy Lim at Senior Moss? Emails work if they are. I think emails work if they're coming from a particular direction. Like the best email that okay, all right. The email that I will for sure open and read is an email that's been recommended to me, that's been forwarded to me by a person I trust, right?
Mm.
If I get an email from a person I trust, then that is the highest probability for let's say an email conversion. If I'm just getting emails from people I don't know and have no connection with, then I'm probably not going to open it, right?
Yeah, right.
So when you think about it that way, you might want to think about a different email strategy. I'll give you guys an example of this. So yesterday we were going around canvassing, and I told Riesel, you know, while you're canvassing, you should also collect the phone numbers of the people who are giving you the phone numbers to the owners, right?
Mm.
Because these people can probably put in a good word for you, right? Like the
Mm.
mandors and such. And if you have a network of all the mandors, you don't need to find owners anymore. You can just call the mandors and say, hey, look, would you be happy to introduce me to the owner? Now, the problem is this, right? The problem is generally a mandor's recommendation to an owner might not be seriously taken, right? So then you got to kind of think a little bit more laterally on an email campaign. What I would recommend is think about like a particular segment in the villa construction process. Architects, right? If an architect recommends you to a management company, that might actually work. Okay, I don't know. Maybe if they're a really highly developed contractor, interior designers, furniture people, people that have, let's say, a I hate to say this, but like to say they have more social credibility. Yeah. They're yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. What's the key for it? Okay. Oh, what kind of bike is it? Okay, very good. Okay. So if you want to try email, what I would try is I would try a partnership with somebody that then can help you get the email to an owner, right? So
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
it is being it is being directed in the right place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, your emails probably will never get read.
I
So
see.
look for a corresponding partner that can help with that, and that would be maybe the most effective way to do the emails. Yeah, that just says
Okay.
okay.
Doctor, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Back to the chair.
Okay, thank you, Jing, for the updates. Maybe any comments from Mas Gani?
All good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then that's it. And let's open MI6 Facebook at post campaign. Oh,
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I thought we were going to go into discussion, but okay. MI6. Yep.
MI6, wait, still loading on my side. So MI6 Facebook ads post campaign. Not really much an update from this. It's the update is from September 9. So I think there's not really
I just
update.
remembered something, guys.
Yeah.
I just remembered this campaign was actually set on Facebook for brand impression.
Okay.
So it was not optimized for conversion of leads.
Yeah, at the first time, Rizal said that the first goal is to brand awareness to
Right.
make people know Bukit Vista. But right now, like 3 or 3 days ago, Rizal said that he want to start again. And I already create the content, the post, and the caption. But I don't know what time Rizal will execute it. But
Okay. What? Okay. My analysis is this, gentlemen. So I believe this campaign actually didn't. It's not. It's not unsuccessful because the original goal was to get brand awareness, and it got a lot of brand awareness for.
you see.
I forgot how much Rizal put, but I think it was a pretty good value. So that's not actually bad. We did get our brand out there. And if
Yeah,
I remember Virtue correctly, you have to follow up brand awareness campaigns with conversion campaigns.
right, right.
So don't leave it, right? Don't,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's the first stage is done, but now you have to work on the second stage. So I'll look forward to seeing that campaign. Uh,
Mhm.
Gani, if that's a new campaign, then do you expect Rizal or Aldo? Let's all have some expectations here. Do we expect Rizal to come up with a new card, or will he just continue the next campaign on the same card?
I think I'm still on the same card.
Okay, then we definitely need to make sure the objective is clear, right? What is the objective of this campaign? Uh, there is no objective. Actually. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. You're
Okay.
right.
So, Gani, are you secretary now?
Um, I think yes.
Okay. Could I quickly delegate a task to you? Could you ask Rizal to post what the objective of the campaign is?
Okay.
Um, and if it has changed, then either he can cross it out and say the new objective is this,
Mhm.
or create a new card so that we're clear what the end goals are for these. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Jing and Mas Gen for the updates for this. And I'm going to stop sharing Trello boards and share the discussion management paper. So there is three discussions here. It's coming from Jing. Okay, let's go from the first one.
Okay.
I've added by website.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. So first one's super easy. I started a translated page for a Bali long-term rental called Sewa Villa Bali Bulanan. And basically, this new page I'm just tracking as it moves across SEO. Shaylin's interested in SEO, so I just delegated this to her. Save some time for everybody. She'll monitor every week and give us an update on Wednesday before 11 o'clock, so we can see what the new ranking is. So currently we're on page 5, I believe, in the bottom or whatever. We're kind of like whatever that is, and let's see if we improve over time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, question from me is Shelly know how to track the
Yeah.
SEO or just manually for this as like search like type to the next page.
She'll just do it manually. I mean,
Okay.
she'll open an incognito window, and then she'll
Mm,
type in Sewa Villa Bali Bulunan, and then she'll see like what the results is every Wednesday.
okay. Okay. Next discussion is from Jing Tu. We seem to have a persona for the long-term rental in Bali. Server looking for waves can work online. Surfing session will end in Uluwatu around October in most East Coast. We should probably anticipate this and aim to get more properties here. Any update, any adds to this thing?
Yeah. So these are two personas. This is essentially this could be a business intelligence condition, but my what I discovered yesterday was this: we went around Bingen, and we saw that there was two trends. One, that all the villas were rented out, or most of the villas were rented out, and we don't have a clear reason why, but our hypothesis is because people want privacy so that they don't get contaminated, right? So it's safer if you have the entire villa to yourself than if you have to share a space with other people. So we think that's probably it. The other thing we noticed that every villa had motorbikes and every motorbike had surf racks. So
Mm.
this probably explains why the demand for Uluwatu, Bingen, and Canggu are high, and that's one thing we notice in business intelligence as well. So it's
Mm.
probably something to do with the surf. If you can surf and work at the same time, then hey, why not? So
Yes.
what we have noticed is that these two are the draw: the surf and the fast internet. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking that can be integrated into our marketing campaigns if we want
Okay.
to attract if we want to attract demand, Gunny. That's probably
Mhm.
surf and fast internet. Surf and fast internet. Okay,
Okay.
and then the insight is that every year the surf season moves from east to west, or moves from west to east. So during the dry season, which is about June to August, the surf is mostly on the west coast. But during the wet season, it's mostly on the east coast. So what I'm suggesting is that right now we're canvassing in Canggu, which is great, but I my hypothesis is that a lot of these people will move over to the east when the season changes, and if we're good, we can anticipate that and we can start building up our property portfolio in that side too.
I
Okay.
see. Okay. 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 Okay.
Mhm.
So the conclusion is from Jim is to move the priority to the west coast, isn't it? East,
East Coast.
east.
Yeah,
So it's around here, around this area, Nusa Dua, Serangan, Sanur,
Oh, it's okay.
Ramas.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any comments from Mas Gani?
Okay, all good. Yeah, yeah. I think that's 2 point that surf and speed levy is good insight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can
Okay.
probably do your marketing and your Facebook group posts and all your signaling better because that
But
seems to be what
Yes.
people want. Yeah.
on the inquiry that we have right now, the focus also is on Bingin Uluwatu and Canggu. How would we prioritize on each demand?
We still prioritize Bingen, Uluwatu, and Canggu now, but I'm just saying maybe we can start pivoting towards the East Coast. We're just anticipating that, right? So, oh fuck.
October
I don't know.
freezing.
All right.
Ah.
Okay. Aldo, to answer
Okay.
your question, it just means that for the offline canvassing and for the online canvassing, see if you can target those specific areas, right? So that we have something in our portfolio ready for when the season shifts. Then I anticipate it'll probably take 3 weeks, a month before we actually get our first properties. But I think what it means is for our SLA, we just target, let's say, maybe right now is two, right? Um, we're getting more than two a month. Am I right, Aldo?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's
good. That's good. Well, how many are we getting each month now? How many completed deals are we getting?
this month we get a two, four, I think.
Wow! Congratulations. Yeah, we doubled the SLA. Hey, that's an accomplishment. Time for a beer. Okay. All right. Good stuff. So okay, if let's say four is our capacity, then I would say in the future we target probably, let's say, three a month, and then one of it is in the East Coast, right?
You
So we
see.
target two in the West and one in the East.
So if I may conclude that the west side is for the survive, the east side is for the thrive.
That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Well, although it's all survive, Aldo, but it's just that we anticipate the survive
Yeah,
will
for a longer term, for a longer vision. Yeah.
yeah, it's a longer vision for survive. So instead of always reacting like at the moment to survive, we sort of plan. It's like we're moving where the it's like a gazelle or a herd of antelope moving where the rain moves, right? Because wherever the rain moves, that's where the grass will grow. And so we're essentially doing that. So in terms of an action rule, I just propose that maybe we change the SLA to 3 targeted properties, 2 in the west, 1 in the east, and that's essentially the what we anticipate there.
Okay. So I believe that I believe that is changing the SLA, and we need to have buy-in from
Yes.
another member. So let's leave it here and tag along Mawayan and also Mas Rizal.
Yes.
If you can help Mas Gani to tag them,
Okay.
to tag us, and let's see if they have any opinions on this, and let's check this on the next Scrum for to see the result. And I think that's all. Do we have another one here? From Jim also, I've noticed that long-term rental companies are applying for Google Ads. Perhaps we can create a campaign that does the same.
Mm.
Jim?
So yeah, on this one, Aldo, I can save this discussion for another time, but I'll just briefly go into it. We don't need to have a conclusion today. But
Okay.
the debate right now is, should we optimize the landing page or should we just apply ads to it? My position right now is it depends on how long it takes to optimize the landing page. If the landing page is never going to be optimized, then so even if we have a high bounce rate, it's probably better than not getting any traffic at all, right, to that page. So it's a compromise, sure, but it's better than waiting for something that won't happen. Hey, that's the Rizal. Is that Rizal? No, no, no. Rizal. Oh, wow, that's you. I couldn't recognize you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And, okay, in that dimension then, so we'll save that discussion for next time. But
Okay.
my position is it's probably better if we don't have a fixed date for creating the new landing page because it's going to take bandwidth, then maybe we just begin with an ad campaign and just accept that it will have a bounce rate. But even a bounce rate is better than nobody discovering that we have these properties, right? So that's how I would balance it. Okay, that's pretty much it then. I think we're a few minutes over time, but we got the key components discussed. And oh yeah, Rizal, we were just talking about the landing page here. So we'll basically continue the discussion next time. But welcome, Changu. How you doing? It's a good one.
Yes, but yes, it's too about long because I use Gojek.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Rizal. Yeah, I heard about that. So apparently we had a motorbike in the Benkel, and
Oh,
Rizal had to take it here.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's continue.
Okay, we're done. We're just talking about this, but
Yeah.
we'll save this for the next discussion, yeah? Okay, so back to the chair.
Okay, so since the discussion is already done, I will move about the SLA to the top so Mas Rizal and Moen can see and type the comments here.
Okay,
And I think that's it for the Scrum today.
okay, sounds
Thank
good.
you everyone for coming, and have a great day ahead.
All right, everyone,
Happy Christmas.
bye.
Good luck, guys.